man hangs a paperclip on the zip of the woman's skirt quietly. Then, he deliberately bumps her again. When the woman turns around to check, he quickly steps on the red thread on the floor with his foot. The woman feels offended and strides away in anger. As a result, as all eyes are drawn to the woman, the man secretly takes the dice from the table. Then he walks towards the bathroom as if nothing had happened. After taking some hand sanitizer from the sink, he sprinkles the powder on the shoe shine machine. Then he starts the machine. A simple polishing machine is created. The man puts the dice on the machine and polishes them carefully, until he is sure that the dice are what he wants them to be. By the time he returns to the table, he is like a god of gambling. He makes an accurate 7 every time. Soon, he had won a lot of chips. His luck drew applause from the microscopic crowd, and he won dozens of hands in a row. Naturally, he also caught the attention of the casino owner. The casino owner himself came to the table. He wanted to see up close if the man was really that lucky, and the man was no fool. He knew he was being watched, but the arrow had to go. After throwing a 7 again, he quietly took out another set of dice from his pocket. When the casino owner asks him to play another hand, he put away the tampered dice from the table. He then lies that he has already won too much today to be greedy. He then threw the changed dice out without saying anything. The casino owner quickly picked up the dice. He handed it to the staff next to him, although he had some suspicions, but without proof. The casino owner took the man to the vault to cash in the chips, but after leaving the vault, the waiter brought over a cup with 2 dice in it. The casino owner picks up the cup and shakes it gently. He poured out the dice and counted them to a 7. It turned out that it was an emergency. The man put the tampered dice into the drink cup beside him. The man was caught in the act. The man's fate was predictable, but just as they were about to take him away, a woman next to him pretended to accidentally bump into him. The man also took advantage of the situation to escape, so they were in cahoots. They had gone to all this trouble for a different reason. Just a few days earlier, the casino owner was in the middle of a diamond deal. The casino owner suddenly shot and killed others. 90 kilos of diamonds had fallen into the hands of the casino owner. In order to determine the whereabouts of the diamonds, the man's first choice was the casino vault, which was heavily secured, but after checking inside, he found none. Now they must go to the casino owner's top floor office. The 2 men agreed and decided on a second plan. It was the simple, practical honey trap. Pried open the cover of the clock, connects the wires to the hour and minute hands respectively. According to the electrical principle, when the time comes to 2 a.m., a short circuit would be triggered. This is what he needs to get back over 90 kilos of diamonds. But before he could do that, he had to get rid of the security cameras outside the room. The man takes a few things at hand and starts making tools. First, he bends a coat hanger on his lap, and then wraps some tape around it to keep the small mirror on top from falling off. Finally, he ties it with a thin wire. A recyclable jamming device is created. After the casino owner leaves the room, he takes the opportunity to sneak under the camera. He then attaches the jamming device to the camera. In this way, he buys himself time to unlock the door. But at the same time, the security guard in the surveillance room noticed the anomaly. The good thing is that it takes 90 seconds to get there and check it out. Using this time gap, the man managed to open the door, retrieving the jamming device after closing the door, just in time to avoid the security guards coming to check. By now the camera was back to normal. The security guard is not concerned, but the man who entered the room sensed something was wrong. To check his suspicions, he grabbed an ashtray from the table and scattered the ashes straight down. And sure enough, there's a trap in here. As the man worried about what to do, the decorative lamp next to him catches his eye. After a closer look, the man had an idea. He points the transparent tubes at the light emitters on each side of the door, so that the light could pass through properly, without setting off the alarm. The man managed to get inside the room, but soon there was a new problem. Although he had found the vault, but he didn't have the code. He didn't know how to open it. And just then, the man saw the birdcage behind him. Soon he had a plan. Why not ask the casino owner to show him how it works? At this point, the casino owner is deep in a beauty trap. He doesn't know he's being set up again. In order to win her over, with his help, the female partner won dozens of hands in a row. This has caused the displeasure of the gamblers next to him, but he's a man. At that moment, security guards are suddenly alerted to a room break-in. The owner of the casino had to leave for a while when he received the message. He came into the room to find everything in order. Only the birds had escaped onto the sofa. He thinks that the alarm was triggered by his staff forgetting to look in the bird cage, but out of an abundance of caution, he decided to check anyway. It turns out that the vault uses a music code, confirming that the 90 kilograms was still there. The casino owner then left. Now that he knew it was a music code, it was easy to open the vault. 7 minutes to 2:10. The female accomplice is also on the move. She crept her foot closer to the roulette table. The guy across the table who had been losing all night was about to win, but then the ball on the roulette wheel suddenly jumps up. Naturally, He thinks the casino was playing a trick on him. It turns out that the woman had placed a magnet in her shoe in advance, successfully stirring up conflict at this table. The woman went on to the next table. She placed the playing cards on the ring and deliberately marked them, and then showed them to the people next to her. She also managed to cause a riot. Using the sound scale principle of the water glass, the man managed to open the vault. How to get the 90 kilos of diamonds out? He already had a plan in mind. First he broke off the drain pipe outside the window. Then he took a large spoon from the lamp. With the spoon, he points it at the drain. This way, the diamonds could be taken out without missing a beat. The time came to 10 minutes past 2. The accident caused by the short circuit, combined with the commotion at the scene. The casino owner was left to his own devices. The female accomplice took the opportunity to slip out. She made her way to the car, quickly opened the trunk, connecting the chute to the drain pipe. A steady stream of diamonds went into the trunk. By the time the last diamond was loaded, the female accomplice closed the door of the car. She drove off in the other car. At that moment the casino owner came after her with his men. She drove straight into them, but she was stopped. The next day, the man gets a call from the casino owner. He asked him to bring the diamonds to ransom, who knew the casino owner was going to fly away. After confirming that the diamonds were still in the trunk, the casino owner prepares to take them to the front cabin of the plane. The man suddenly pushes the casino owner out of the way and locked the door behind him. The casino owner was not worried about this. He simply ordered the plane to take off. As soon as it was in the air, everything is still under his control, but the man is not prepared to sit still. He found a parachute and strapped it to the car. Once the two of them were in the car, he kicked the accelerator and drove off. To the shocked eyes of the casino owner, he saw a scene he would never forget.